Hi, my name is Meredith Strahan, and I am the Governor's STEM Academy Coordinator at Grassfield High School. Thank you for attending tonight. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. But at the Governor's STEM Academy, the E in STEM also stands for entrepreneurship, because many of the entrepreneurs of today and certainly tomorrow are engineers and software programmers. Are you ready? Let's go. Technology is the underlying factor of every aspect of our lives, and technology is advancing at an exceptional rate. In fact, we're said to be in the fourth industrial revolution. Therefore, the demand for people in technology fields is more than significant. It's important that we are preparing for that today. Think about it. The top 10 in-demand jobs today did not exist in 2010. Did you think that today we would have 3D printed houses? There's one being built in Chesterfield County as we speak. We are currently preparing students for jobs that don't yet exist, using technologies that haven't been invented in order to solve problems we don't even know are problems yet. 65% of the jobs in the year 2030 have not been invented yet, but at the Governor's STEM Academy, we are preparing for them. How do we do it? What's the process? Why are we so successful? The Governor's STEM Academy is different than the other two academies. Students in our academy are taking elective courses within the STEM Academy offerings and not outside of it, with the exception of our 9th grade STEM English course, which will focus on technical reading and writing. Yes, because of the rigorous nature of the courses, the students do end up in many of the same honors and AP classes. However, it really depends on the student's interest. Future chemical engineers are taking AP Chemistry with their engineering course. Future entrepreneurs are taking AP Statistics. And future programmers are taking AP Seminar to supplement their presentation skills. It's about exploring the elective possibilities before college and career. And it works. The Governor's STEM Academy graduating classes accept almost $1 million in academic scholarships each year, including appointments to the service academies. This is completed through communication, leadership, technology, industry certifications, and college and career-ready courses. Communication. Every STEM course includes a technical writing component. However, we recognize that even in the digital age, nothing can replace face-to-face communication. Every STEM class concludes with a formal oral presentation, and students in their capstone courses have to communicate with outside vendors and other mentors. Students have to be able to communicate with people of all ages, and we prepare them for that at the Governor's STEM Academy. Leadership. Every STEM course offers the opportunity for leadership with collaborative projects. In addition, each STEM pathway is affiliated with a co-curricular organization that offers additional opportunities for leadership. Our STEM students are officers in our co-curricular organizations DECA and TSA. Our STEM students have been regional and state officers in these same co-curricular organizations, giving them opportunities to shine both in and out of the classroom and on college applications. Technology. It goes without saying that every student will be exposed to so many forms of technology, from a recording studio, a photo studio, multiple 3D printers, 3D scanner, Vex Robotics, laser engravers, laser cutters, flight simulators, various Apple products. All the tools needed to be successful outside of the classroom are available for our Governor's STEM Academy students. Our returning students tell us that they are some of the only students in their respective programs in college that know how to use the software and machines affiliated with their degree programs because of the courses they took in the Governor's STEM Academy. Industry certifications. All STEM students will earn multiple industry certifications. What is an industry certification? It's a credential from an agency earned after testing at the conclusion of a course. It is a mark of excellence and the technology industry standard. Some industry certifications may be used for college credit, but most certainly the skills gained by earning industry certifications prepare students for success in technical degrees in college. College and career readiness. Not only are all STEM courses rigorous, but each STEM pathway has been partnered with several advanced placement classes to ensure students are prepared for life after high school. Our students visit many places and are introduced to so many opportunities outside of school. You'll see and learn that in each of our pathways, students begin with a foundation course or courses, have the opportunity to take several specialized courses, and conclude with a capstone course, providing each student the scaffolding to work on those independent projects in their capstone courses. Why STEM? Let's take a look.
STEM is a place where I can advance my education and learn things that you would never otherwise be taught anywhere else. It kind of opens doors to things that you wouldn't really get at any other normal high school, and really gives you an opportunity to challenge yourself.
To me, STEM is a place where you can express yourself and learn about new things with different people from all over the area.
The STEM Academy means I can be myself without being embarrassed. It's a judgment-free zone. I can be that cool nerd in a sense. I'm able to express myself in a healthy way, and I'm able to feel smart and be smart without being judged, and it's my favorite part about it.
To me, STEM is a place where I can pursue my passion in engineering and develop more skills to be further prepared for the real world.
It's a different type of atmosphere. It's something that you've never done before. You could think that you might have done it before, but you get in there and it's a completely different atmosphere. It changes the way you look at things, and it puts you to the test in ways that you didn't think you could do before.
My Grassfield experience, it's definitely one that I would not have experienced at my zone school. I've taken charge in so many different opportunities that have been presented to me. I've gained so much confidence just being in STEM, I'd say, and I like how it's integrated into the other classes that everybody else is in. I'm not separated from other people. I just feel like I'm a part of this place, and I've definitely made sure that my voice is heard. I definitely do enjoy the Grassfield experience.
I have the opportunity to kind of switch strands, as we call it. I'm a member of the entrepreneurship strand as well as a member of the IT strand. So I got to see how both of those mingle well together, and it just opened so many doors for me. So now not only will I be able to find out how to have my own business the best way possible, but I can also incorporate technology into it.
STEM Academy has offered me the opportunity to learn several different disciplines of engineering. There has been many different activities and field trips that I've enjoyed going on that have just furthered my interest in the field of engineering.
STEM has given me opportunities from field trips to internships. I've been able to explore my passion and learn more about myself and help others along the way.
You should apply to STEM because it offers so many opportunities. We have so many internships we have the opportunity to go to. This summer, I got to go to the FBI. Like, who's ever gonna get the chance to go to the FBI? In addition to that, I'm at the best school in the entire world. I love Grassfield where I'm at, and it's easy to transition to. I have so many friends within the academy and outside of the academy, so it gives me that opportunity to meet and mingle with people that aren't like me, that are different, to give me a different perspective of the world.
The STEM Academy has offered me many opportunities, one of them being DECA. DECA is a business organization, and last April I got to go to Orlando, Florida for the national program, and I got to compete.
The STEM Academy has offered me many opportunities, including TSA, which is the Technology Student Association, which I am currently the Regional Vice President of.
The things that I've been introduced to, specifically in the engineering pathway for me, Autodesk Inventor, and some of those things aren't taught till college in a lot of places, and so some of those opportunities that I've been given now are fantastic.
I've been exposed on how to properly write a resume, how to behave in the workplace due to internships.
It's definitely changed the course of my life, because I know if I did not go to Grassfield, how my life is right now is not how it would have been if I did go to my zone school. And I'm just really grateful for the opportunity I've been given.
So one of the special things about STEM is that you get to interact with a lot of the other Grassfield students, and you don't just get confined to your STEM students. So you get to make a lot of friends inside and outside of STEM instead of being confined to just one specific workplace. I think one of the biggest opportunities that STEM has offered me is that you learn to work with people who you might not necessarily want to have to work with, or you would love to work with, and you get that integral opportunity to work with them, and it sets you up for success later. A lot of other places you don't learn to work with people in a teamwork environment, and that's one of the biggest downfalls of people in the workplace.
I advise you to take charge in your life and your time in high school. You only have 4 years. If you want to be great, you know, and it's really just what you make it.
The Governor STEM Academy offers 3 pathways, but you will see that each pathway is not a distinct line. Each pathway runs parallel and intersects with the others, thus encouraging students to take classes outside of their pathway in addition to their pathway. Students must still take the courses required to graduate: English, math, history, PE, science, and foreign languages, but even in our program, there is still room for the fine arts, as many recognize them as a supplement to the STEM curriculum. But engineers need to know how to program, entrepreneurs need to know how to program, engineers and programmers need to know about databases, programmers need to know about digital electronics, and everyone needs to know about leadership. Our incoming students, the class of 2026, will take their respective foundation course, but this year will also take the STEM Honors English 9 Technical Writing course. This will give our incoming STEM students the opportunity to get to know one another, as students in all 3 pathways will take this course. This course will satisfy the English 9 requirement, but will also give students additional opportunities to read and write technical reports, which are required of all of our STEM classes. All of our courses start with a foundational course and allow students to specialize and end with a capstone course. Engineering and Technology is partnered with the co-curricular organization TSA, the Technology Student Association. Students in this co-curricular organization competed at the local, state, and national level, taking home top honors, including 3rd in the country in several competitive events. In the capstone course, students work in teams, are given a budget, and must redesign a product to improve it. Students make their presentations to a team of engineers, a la Shark Tank style. The engineering classes use the state-approved Project Lead the Way curriculum. I'm proud to say that we are a Project Lead the Way School of Distinction, which means 70% or more of students earned a distinguished or higher on the end of course exam. I'm actually really proud to report it's 100% here at Grassfield High School. Listed, you'll see a few of the suggested AP courses engineering students take to complement their coursework in their STEM classes. As with every AP course, college credit may be earned depending upon a score on the final AP exam. Each school that accepts the credit is different. Old Dominion University is a part of our partnership team. The engineering department has reported to me that without a doubt, based on the statistical data they have accumulated, students from Grassfield High School's Governor STEM Academy are most prepared for the rigors of their engineering program. The engineering program is partnered with TSA, and like I said last year, students on our teams placed in the top in the country competing in systems control. They know collaboration, teamwork, cooperation, and persistence. The Programming and Software Development pathway is also partnered with the co-curricular organization TSA. When a student completes the Programming and Software Development pathway, they will be able to create their own video games and be Microsoft certified. Current estimates state that we will be 1 million people short of the jobs in the industry in the next 5 years. Programmers and software developers are needed in every industry. Our students are learning Java, Python, C++, C#, Microsoft Access, SQL, and incorporating virtual reality into their classes. Our students are competing and winning in competitions, including second place in Lockheed Martin's CodeQuest. Students in their capstone course are creating those video games and complex databases that can be used across industry lines. Students in the programming and software development pathway have the opportunity to earn several industry certifications, and you can see some of the suggested AP courses that students could choose to take as well. Again, these are just suggested courses as there are many AP courses available. Entrepreneurship and Technology is paired with the student organization DECA. The students in the Capstone Leadership Development course have partnered with the Food Bank of Southeastern Virginia, and we are a certified Lead for Change school. Just last year, during the height of the pandemic and without students in school 5 days a week, this group collected over 10,000 canned goods to donate to the food bank, as well as several thousands of dollars for the food bank to use as it saw fit. Students in the Entrepreneurship and Technology pathway earn industry certifications as well, and you can see the suggested AP courses that students could choose to take, and there are many. But it's not just about what is done in the classroom, and actually it's about what students do outside the classroom and the way they apply the skills learned in the classroom. Students have the opportunity to take many field trips, participate in conferences, speak to groups, listen to guest speakers, attend socials, and participate in many community service events. STEM students are given multiple opportunities to learn outside of the classroom and from experts in their field. And we believe in having fun outside of the classroom. We have many socials throughout the year that include team building, resume writing, and lots of food. A great feature of our program is the opportunity to intern. Each student, regardless of pathway, will intern or job shadow the summer before their senior year. These are just a few of the companies that our students intern for over the past few years. And like with all internships, this is an opportunity to use all of the skills or to find out what you like or, perhaps more importantly, what you don't like. Many internships have turned into part-time employment. Some of our former students are now working for these companies because they were prepared by their experience in the Governor's STEM Academy. Our STEM graduates tell us that the skills they learned and applied in their internships in the Governor's STEM Academy put them far ahead of their peers in college, and that as college freshmen, they were able to secure coveted internships because of the experience and skills they already have. Our STEM students are invited to participate in so many opportunities and allowed to shine as bright as they would like to shine. So, what's next? Complete the application. Be mindful of the deadlines. The application is electronic, and while there are no projects that will be completed prior to the assessments to be turned in, there is some homework and some programs to familiarize yourself with prior to your assessment. Once you've completed the application, check your school email for directions. Depending upon your first choice pathway, you'll be asked to complete some tutorials to familiarize yourself with what is done in each of the pathways. Don't worry, you do not have to be an expert with any of the software. We just want you to run through the tutorials and practice. After all, this is an opportunity to get a small taste of what is done in our Academy classrooms. So students, please check your email so that you receive those directions as well as your Google Meet link to your virtual assessment. When completing your application, you'll be directed to a link to select and reserve your assessment time. All students will participate in a written assessment, but each student will also participate in a project based on their intended pathway. You want to be familiar with those programs introduced in the tutorials prior to your assessment, and you will use them as part of your assessment. You will use your own device, and you should be familiar with Google Documents, Google Slides, or Microsoft Word and Microsoft PowerPoint. You will save all your work as a PDF, so practice that as well. But directions on how to save as a PDF will be included in your email. Remember, you are checking your school email, the one that you use on your application, to receive instructions on some tutorials to watch and do prior to your assessment.
1, 2, 3, 4. You might win it. It's like 25 the lives that you bust out of prison. Something's in the air, something's in the air. It's like that feeling when you're just about to kill it. Take your last shot, you know you're gonna hit it. Something's in the air, something's in the air. Whoa. Something big, I feel it happening out of my control. Pushing, pulling, and it's grabbing me. Feel it in my bones like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Something big, I feel it happening. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Something big. It's like that feeling when you're about to win the medal, and you work so hard that you knew you wouldn't settle. Hands are in the air, hands are in the air. When they hear you when you thought they wouldn't listen, it's like an anthem that the whole world's singing. Hands are in the air, hands are in the air. Whoa. Something big, I feel it happening out of my control. Pushing, pulling, and it's grabbing me. Feel it in my bones like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Something big, I feel it happening.
Have a great evening. Please follow us on social media to see all the wonderful things that we are doing in the Governor's STEM Academy. Thank you.